Hi and welcome to this short setup video. I made this video to show you some tricks and to explain to you why I bought these products. Let's start with the basis. As table I chose the Alex desk from IKEA. Whether it is the most beautiful desk is of course debatable. As a table I would probably prefer wood or glass, of course. But since I use this exclusively for my computer, I think the modern look is appropriate. Perfect for Star Wars wallpapers. But I decided to buy the Alex desk primarily for practical reasons. On the back you can hide the power strip with all the cables. I decided to use a master-slave power outlet here. This means that when I start up the computer, the speakers, the screen and the backlight are turned on automatically. When I turn my PC off, everything else goes off and I don't have to bother doing it manually. High voltage protection is also very important to protect the expensive equipment. At the front of the table there are two large drawers to store everyday items while having them within easy reach. In my case there's something to write, a controller and a base station for wireless charging. For my keyboard I also drilled a hole in the table to hide the cable. Cable management in general has been very easy thanks to the desk. I let the cables of the monitor run behind the speakers, so when you're looking at the setup, everything looks totally clean. Now to the equipment of the desk. The heart is of course the monitor. It is 43 inches large and has a 4K resolution. Maybe you wonder if this is too big to sit right in front of it. To be honest, yes it is. So I use it as an ultrawide when I work or surf the internet. When I watch a series or play a game with the controller, I lean back, put my legs up and enjoy the full spectrum of the 4K image. In another YouTube video I go into more detail with my 43-inch screen and show my apps and some tricks. If you're interested, I'll link it below. Two Philips Hue play light bars are placed behind the screen. These can be connected to the computer so that the lights adapt to the image that's shown. It's an absolute highlight for movies and series. But it's not exactly cheap because you additionally require a Hue bridge and Wi-Fi. Next to the monitor are two Onkyo speakers. Not only do they sound outstanding, but with their simple design they also fit perfectly to the setup. I also put isolation pads underneath them. For communicating with friends I use a Razer headset. I love my Black Sharks. Their sound quality and microphone are top. And you can hear from which direction voices or steps are coming from, which is very helpful in games. The design is based on Pilot headsets, so it fits very well into the Star Wars setup, I think. If I need a new headset, I would probably go for the Razer Black Shark V2 Pro. They are wireless and from a newer generation. My headset stand is from Satechi. It's very high quality, has a 3.5mm plug and 3 USB inputs. Next to it is my Logitech G903 wireless mouse on a big Spigen mousepad. The adjustable mouse wheel is simply one of a kind and besides the good specs, the main reason for my purchase decision. As keyboard I use a simple SteelSeries model with cherry red switches. This keyboard is already a bit older. Today I would rather prefer blue or brown switches, to be honest. My PC is stowed under the table. I built it myself 3.5 years ago. It contains the i7 7700K, a MSI GTX 1070, an ultra-fast NVMe PCIe SSD, and 16 GB of RAM with 3000 MHz. Today I would install an RTX 3070 and probably use AMD's Zen 3 processors. Last but not least, the two side figures of my setup. As a comfortable and affordable office chair I use this IKEA chair. The plant I got from the UK, pre-Brexit. It is a Japanese fruticosa tree which does not need any water. On closer inspection it should be clear why. Since my thumb is literally the opposite of green, I can only agree with the extremely positive reviews on eBay and Amazon. I hope I could give you a good overview with this video. I will link the mentioned products in the video description. If you're interested in more videos about tech and gadgets, please leave a like or sub. Thanks.